Hey, this is Anthony Chase, your favorite worshiper. Listen, the topic I'm about to talk about today has nothing to do with singing. This is just a random rant about locks and what I've learned about my locks through the years. So when I make content like this, that's because I ain't been singing in a while. You know, I'm doing life. I got a career. I got errands to run. Yeah. So anyway, cousin called me today and she said she's going to lock up her hair along with her 2 children. And that inspired me to do this video. And I just feel like there's somebody out there that is on the verge of making that decision to get them some locks and they scared. I don't know what you're scared of. I don't know why you scared to get locks. If you got the money to afford getting started, just do it. At the end of the day, you can take a comb and comb them things out. I can comb these out if I wanted to and go back to long hair. But it'll take me a long time. Anyway, I guess I want to talk about the benefits of having locks, right? So this is not scripted in no particular order. I think the number one benefit of having locks is rediscovering your blackness, or discovering your blackness and falling in love with your blackness. I think through the years, through the decades, we had to adhere to military standards of hairstyle, dress codes, corporations to get jobs. So we had to perm our hair. Men had to cut their hair low. And we really didn't have knowledge or the products to really care for our hair the way that you see a lot of people doing now. And it's a gradual process. You've seen in the early 2000s, we were doing the waves and the fades for the men. I'm talking men specifically. Then we went to the mini afro with the sponge things. I don't even know what they're called. But then after that, it gradually went to locks. And I think it needs to stay there. Or it can or go further. But we don't need to go back to celebrating and normalizing short hair. Unless, for I don't know, fashion. Okay, do what you want to do. Do what you want to do. But I just love it when people let their hair grow and they're learning and rediscovering what beauty is. Never thought I have long hair like this until I got locks. I mean, I thought that, okay, number one benefit, rediscovering what beauty is. In American society, we have European beauty standards, white beauty standards. They control the narrative. They own all of the fashion houses and all of the things. So we look at them as a standard of beauty, which is not black. It's white. And anything that deviates from that status quo is not considered acceptable. So black people as a whole grew up with the good hair, bad hair notion. Cut your hair. We don't like it. We don't know what to do with it. It's nappy. It's this, it's that. Newsflash. All hair is nappy when you don't comb it. So I don't want to hear that white people don't have nappy hair. I have sisters who are Native American, and if every morning, if they don't comb that hair out, it's nappy. So let's take the stigma off of that. Like, it just having these debunked a lot of things. I learned how to walk in the world, just be and exist in the world without being self-conscious of my hair. It just doesn't matter. I let the barbershop go. Woo, save me some money. Let the barbershop go. I don't need it. For what? Why? Some people can't let go of the barbershop, so they get like a half head of locks and still get the sides faded. Why? Let all of that go. Let it go. And then they still get the line up here. Let it go. Let it go. Fellas, let it go. Get you a full set. Let your hair grow into a big old afro everywhere and get the whole thing locked up. You can always cut what you don't like later. But if you start off with half a head, then later on want a full head, things are going to be uneven. When you should have started with a full head. That is the intention of locks. I think we Americanize too much and we just can't let old habits go. No, let that go. Get you a full head and you're not going to regret it. I promise you. But anyway, That's the number one thing it taught me, to redefine what beauty is. And in that process, I fell in love with all shades of blackness, and just knew that our stuff is where it's at. Our hair, our texture, our 3-4 type, our 4Cs, our 3C, whatever spectrum, them the 3s and 4s, it's character. It's character. It's nothing to hide from. It's nothing to hide from. This looks so natural. These locks and hairstyles look like they come from the earth. They look like tree roots. They just look like we're firmly planted on the ground. Like, I can't even explain it. Like, we look like something that God literally took out the dirt and formed. Like, like he did Adam. It's like we're supposed to be here. It's just so natural. It's just so earthly. It's just so connected to spiritualness. It's amazing. What my time is? 6 minutes? Okay, I'm going a little too long. Third thing it taught me was how to care for my hair. I used to think I had to slick my hair down in grease every time, put oil in it, because my hair didn't produce oil. My God, was I wrong. The loctician told me, she was in my hair and she was like, "Sir, you got a lot of buildup and we just washed your hair 3 times." And I was like, "Ain't that good?" Not good at all. She said, "Next time, after I get done retwisting his hair, don't put anything in it. Come back to me. Let's see how you do." When I tell you, I came back to that loctician and my head was as oily, with natural oils, as oily as it wanted to be. I said, "Man, are you serious? I ain't got to buy no." Whoa! Fourth thing, my product cabinets threw all them products away. I threw all them products away. Like, I mean, the Cantu, is it the Cantu? The olive oil brand, the Blue Magic brand, the Johnny Bravo brand or whatever. Man, threw all of that stuff away. Didn't need it. The Eco Style Gel, threw that away. Like, my closet literally went from a plethora of products to literally maybe 3 products. Shampoo, conditioner, and a moisturizing shampoo. And maybe, okay, I'll admit I do have some peppermint oil and stuff, just for when my stuff start itching, because this hairstyle is very itchy and you're going to need some relief between washes. But anyway, I save so much money. I don't even go to the hair store looking for solutions to make my hair something that it's not. When you see somebody with a ton of products, it tells a story. It tells us that they don't like their hair, or they're not satisfied with it, so they go out and buy a trillion things that's going to give them what they think they want, and it never works out. So they jump in from product to product to product to product to product. Lock it up, y'all. Lock it up. You will not regret it. There is no ugly stage. Oh, it's the ugly stage that you got to get through the first 6 months to a year. Listen, if you ain't ugly, you ain't got to worry about no ugly stage. I ain't never worried about an ugly stage. Guess what? Do what everybody else do. Put a hat on it. Like, who cares? Like, we are walking around still thinking that we ugly. Let it go. Let the barbershop go. Let the products go. Let the judgment go. Embrace blackness. Embrace who you are. Get connected spiritually with who you are and how the Creator has made you to be. And I'm telling you, we are definitely from the earth. Like, we mimic trees. Like, if you see somebody who freeform their locks, they look like trees. It's amazing just to, like, we come from the earth. Like, I know that's so obvious, but when you let the body naturally do itself, especially for Black people, we are the only people on this planet that actually look like trees when we let our hair just, like, it's just so weird. I can't even explain it, but lock it up, y'all. What you waiting on? You have everything to gain, and if you don't like it, just comb it back out. Anyway, I'm done with this rant. I love my locks, so I think I'm gonna let it get to like right here and be done. I don't know if I'm gonna do a whole back because I can't be doing that by myself and just twisting and twisting to infinity and beyond. No, there's gotta be a stopping point. I think my goal now, I always had goals, which is why I ended up with long hair, because I had goals. My first goal was like, oh, I'm gonna get it in a ponytail. Whenever I can do it, I'm gonna stop. Then it was, well, I want a 2-strand twisted and then put it in a ponytail. Guess what? I needed longer hair. So now that's where I'm at. Like if I 2-strand twist this is a twist out, but if I 2-strand twist it, it's not gonna be long enough to gather comfortably into a ponytail. So that's what I want to do. And maybe I'll stop. So that'll be here. But anyway, I'm rambling. Oh, we had 11 minutes. I'm out, y'all. Bye. Please take